Nike is like it's really hard to like get it. I don't have until I can afford the one that's like a harness on your chest. It's gonna be tough for me to do these for a little while, but hopefully we'll see. We'll see. I think it'll work. I think I'll be able to do this. I just need to get where we're going, which is down to the canal, where I don't have to like worry about the dogs jerking me as much. I can kind of let them go and run around a little bit more, and then I can pay more attention to like making sure the cam is steady. But you know, so far, good morning everyone, and you know, good morning, good evening, whatever. Lady, don't eat that, don't eat that, don't eat that. Blue, come on, Blue. Come on, Blue, get out of the bush. Come on, man. Come on, Blue. Come on, buddy. Yeah, pee on the bush. Come on, let's go. Yeah, I know. Great. Come on. You're an awesome dog. Come on. Let's go do this. Let's do our dog walk, okay? I feel like it's the Three Stooges every time I go anywhere with these dogs. Always the Three Stooges, man. Me and my dogs. Go everywhere with them if I could. I actually have I'm trying to get a replacement card so that they will let me into places with Lady again. But yeah, when I get the replacement card for her as a service dog, you know, they're $35 for a replacement card. That's so much money. Like, oh my gosh. But I need it if I want to be able to take her places. But then I could do like more like streams of like me and Lady and do like on our adventures, you know, which I think would be really fun, because I would love to do like me and Lady adventure streams. Like, see, I'm trying to get the camera to be more up like this instead of down at the dogs. I just got to get somewhere where I can stop and adjust it, because I want people to be able to see like what's going on, you know. The dogs, we'll see the dogs in a minute, but the walk is kind of like, you know, what I'm trying to show. So I'll try and adjust it a little more. I mean, I really had to just totally like rig this up, so, like with that clip thing that I got. It's meant just to like hold something still and point it at one thing, which works great when I'm at my house if I just wanted to show something happening on my computer or whatever. Like I had yesterday my making a hole in my new cupboard, which worked, you know. I made the hole. I did it all on my own. Got the TV moved in. I put up the before and after pictures on Twitter, so you can see like I got it all done. Anybody who watched that stream, which was, I know, not exactly exciting, because it was literally just me with a Dremel for about 54 minutes. And unlike Sid, who thought it would take me hours, I do actually know what I'm doing. Even if I don't know what I'm doing, I figure stuff out pretty quickly. You have to. When you don't have money and you live on your own, like I do, you just have to like become a DIY master, you know? You figure out how to do everything yourself. And, you know, when you live with one hand, you know, with one arm like I do, you figure out tricks, you know what I mean? Like, you figure out cool tricks. Hey, man, like, what's going on? Once I get down here, I'm going to adjust this camera a little better so that you can see the walk, like, more than just, like, the dogs walking along. Because that's kind of all you can see at the moment, I know. But I'm working on it, and hopefully in a few days, when I get paid, I get paid on Friday. I'm gonna buy that. I'm gonna buy that chest harness. It's designed for this kind of thing. which should be a really cool, like, hold on, it shakes a lot, so a DIY master is named. I do my best, I do. Shit, man, I managed to figure out how the Dremel worked. Dude, that's the original Dremel. That's the first Dremel ever made. I don't know where I found it even. But it's in its original box with the original manual. It's got all the original tools. It looks like nobody ever used it. Like, I've seen what Dremels are like nowadays. Like a modern Dremel, it has cutting tools and stuff. Like, I would have been able to honestly just like cut through that thing in probably, I don't know, 5 minutes with a modern Dremel. I mean, oh man, the stuff I do. Yeah, okay, I'm down here at the ditch, so I'm gonna let the dogs off probably when I get down here, and then I can adjust this thing, and it should be a little easier for me to read the stuff and for everybody to see what's going on. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm trying to make sure that there aren't a bunch of other like assholes around, because there's these like most of the people down here are cool, but there's these couple of assholes who like to go out of their way to make my life difficult, and they act like me and my dogs are somehow like horrible threats to society. And like my dogs, if they're off the leash, is like, oh my gosh, the worst thing in the world, and they have to tell me. And if I walk past them and they have their dog with them, they like hold their dog away from me, like, and all that does is make my dogs go crazy, because their dog is acting nuts, and it's so they assume that the dog is being aggressive, and they're trying to protect me. Well, mostly it's just Blue. Lady runs away from fights. She's never been in a fight. She'll never be in a fight. Like, she has no intention of fighting anyone ever. Like, she's just, her whole thing is, do you got some food for me? Because if you do, I'll be your friend until it's gone. But, after that, she's sort of like, yeah, Matthew is, the one that I hang around with. Like, I'm totally her person. She doesn't really care about anybody else. She doesn't hang around anyone else, really. It's pretty much just me. Come on, dogs. Can we just go down here a little ways? Because, my first dog got hit right there in the road. My first dog here, she got hit. I let her off the leash, and she decided to play a game. She was only 6 months old, and she was going to play this game where every time I walked towards her, she was going to run away. And I wasn't thinking. I knew how the game works. Every time that I go away from her, of course, she'll come back to me. But I was getting scared because she was by the street. I kept coming towards her and calling her. She sat down in the middle of the road, and she got run over and died in my arms, and it fucking broke me. Like, it wasn't until I got Lady, like, that, like, things got really good for me again, because, okay, I'm gonna let these guys go for a minute here. Lady, come here, I'm gonna take you off the leash. Lady, come here, I'm gonna take you off the leash. Come here, there we go. Get you off. And then these two, I'm just going to let them go because I want to be able to grab their leashes. The boys aren't exactly as good. Well, Blue's really good. It's Bowie I worry about. Bowie gets himself into trouble. Look at Lady. First thing Lady does is go straight for the water. She's like, I'm going to go get in the water and mess around in the water a whole bunch and come out and get wet and then shake off. Right on me, every time. She loves to do that. She loves to shake off on me. All right, so I got Lady's leash. Let me adjust this up so that we can see the road, or not the road, but it's like a city maintenance path. But I think that should be better. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know what you think about how it is. Let me see what it says here. This thing is so hard for me. Like, I can't get it out as far as I want it. Like, I want it to be out a little further. Yeah, she's always going in the ditch, man. That's what Lady does. She goes in the ditch. Ah, man. I love her. I love her to death. She's 12. I let her do what she wants. I mean, what else am I gonna do, you know? I mean, she's getting old. Why am I gonna get, like, mad at her about, like, being a dog, you know? Like, that's what she does. That's what she likes to do. Ah, jeez, this thing, I just can't seem to get it adjusted where I want it. Hi, lady. No, we're not going across the thing, okay? There we go. That's pretty good. There we go. I think I got that. That's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, dude, like, that was a real rough time for me because, like, you know, I always have hard times making connections, but I don't have a hard time making a connection with dogs, right? Lady, come on. They don't have any treats. Come on, let's go. Come on. So, you know, I love that dog. Her name was Baby. I used to watch a lot of horror films. I don't know if you've ever seen, I think it was House of a Thousand Corpses. Baby, you know, House of a Thousand Corpses and the Devil's Rejects. Baby was one of the characters. Oh, hey, look, there's some, what are those, ducks? I think those are ducks down here. I wonder what Blue's gonna think about those. I mean, he doesn't really know what to do with stuff like that. But yeah, I named her Baby. Nobody puts Baby in a corner. Yeah, I like horror movies, and Rob Zombie made it. His movies are so hit or miss, dude. Like, seriously, like, hit or miss, big time. Like, Blue's out there chasing ducks. I love it. He's so funny. Oh, this is great, man. There ain't nobody around. I don't have to worry. Love it when it's like this. I can just, like, let the dogs run around, do their thing. But yeah, I love horror movies. Like, one of my favorite horror movies, I like weirder horror movies, though. Like, I'm not really too much into the slasher ones, except for I really liked, I thought that Rob Zombie's Halloween was actually really good. I love that they put in the backstory. I just thought it was a really, really good adaptation. Great, I gotta clean up dog poop. Wonderful. Yeah, you should bury it so I can't find it. That's good. I love it when you do that. Yeah, kick some poop at me while you're at it. All right. Look at them. They're all like, ladies taking a dump too. Wonderful. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, let's see here. Cleaning up poop. This is what you gotta do when you're a dog owner, man. If you don't, you're kind of an asshole. And then there's these weirdos who carry around the dog bags, right? And they clean up their dog's poop. And then they throw it. I'll show you. I'll show you. It's all over the place here. So they pick up their dog's poop and put it in a plastic bag, right? And then they throw it on the ground. I'm like, okay, so not only did you take it and put it in a piece of plastic that doesn't biodegrade for like 10,000 years, but now the poop's not going to biodegrade either. You know, you'd be better off. Look at the lady. She's just all down here in the... She's just down here in the weeds, running around in the muck, having a good old time. She's freaking having a blast. I love it. So, like, yeah, enjoyable. Yeah, no, but it's so weird that they would go through all the trouble of cleaning up the dog poop just to, like, make it worse. You know what I mean? Like, how is that helpful? I don't get that kind of stuff, you know? Sorry, it's kind of hard for me to read sometimes. quack, quack, right? Those dogs got a quack. I mean, those ducks got a quack, quack from my dog. He told them to get out quick, quick. Get the heck out of here, buddy. Gotta put it in the shade so I can read it. Scream was a good movie too. That's what I'm saying. Like, why do you do that? Like, why do you go through the trouble of picking it up, putting it in a plastic bag, just to throw it back on the ground? I'm like, what the heck is wrong with you? You know, I always clean up my dog's poop. Like, it's just part of being a dog owner. It's what you do, you know what I mean? It's part of being a responsible adult, you know? Like, it's just something that you do. And people will come up to me and thank me. Like, I'm like, dude, you don't thank me. Oh, lady got a goat head. She always stops and lets me get the goat heads out. Come here, sweetie. Yeah, come here. I got it, sweetie. Don't worry. I'll find it. There it is. I got it. There you go, sweetheart. Yeah. Dad's always got you covered, doesn't he? Yes, he does. That's right. We're going the backside this time. They like it back here. This is the secret path. They seem to dig it. The city came and cut it all down. This was like a forest not that long ago. Like, I had to like duck and everything to get through. I felt like I was going through the jungles in fucking Vietnam, man. Come on, keep walking. Let's go. Come on, knuckleheads. Yeah, I got a late start today, though. Dude, I gotta start, like, managing my time better. Like, basically, if I wake up and just do the bare minimum of, like, the Twitter, doing a couple of retweets and then saying hello in the few Discords that I actually am active in, I'd be able to get out the door at 6 and get back to make it for my stream at 8. But I end up like messing around. Like, I start going to streams and saying hello and like, it's like, look, dude, come back. If I just come back and do that while I'm eating breakfast, like, it's the same effect, you know? Like, I don't know why I've been like, that's what I used to do, and my time was managed pretty well. I always was on time with my streams. And I'm so late on my streams now. Come on, lady. Leave that poor dog alone. Come on. That's their dog buddy down there. Like they're good dogs. I mean, look at them. Look how good they are. Like, they don't go and like, there's a dog right there that comes up and they don't bark at the other dogs or anything. Oh, lady got stuck. You know, like, they're really good. Like, they don't mess with the other dogs around and stuff. Like, I socialized them their whole life. They grew up going to dog parks and stuff, and like, I've been walking them down here, all of them, since they were puppies. Lady used to get so tired that she would lay down. She would just do this thing where she would flop, and she would refuse. She would just like go boneless, you know what I mean? Like, and she would refuse. Look at her. She's like walking in goat heads and stuff, trying to like find a place to go poop. Just fucking poop, lady. Jeez, she makes such an ordeal out of it. Like, she acts like there's like some super special place that she has to go poop. And if she doesn't poop there, like, it's gonna be the end of the world. I swear to God, she's like the CSI of pooping. You know, she like goes into like full-on CSI investigation mode to make sure that it's the correct spot. The smells are there. She's found it. Ah, there she goes. There's my dog pooping. If anybody wants to see that, hell, I don't even want to see it, but unfortunately I have to. And then I have to clean it up. All right. Like, I always have like bags on me, plastic bags. I just carry them everywhere I go. I'm so like used to it, you know. I'm always prepared. I was a Boy Scout, not a Boy Scout, but if you could believe it, like, I was a Cub Scout, and I made it to the second stage of Cub Scouts, which is Weeblos, which is right before you become a Boy Scout. But I was a Weeblo. I actually won one of those. Derbies, those race car derby things. I used to have a trophy. Like, I like the kids whose dad ran it. He was a cop, but he was super cool. Like, he would make all these cool things in the back, like their backyard had a spaceship that he built in it, and it had this tire swing, and like he would build like all this cool stuff, like Star Trek communicators for us, like out of wood, and like he would just take like two of those U nails and pound them into the wood, but he would paint them all up and make them look like they were like Star Trek communicators for us. It was really cool. He was like the cool guy. Like they had all the Star Wars stuff, and like it was a fun place. Like, so I loved, like, that was like he was my friend too. Like before I was into the Boy Scout thing, the Cub Scout thing, he was my friend. And so but it was always fun going to meetings, because we'd have the meetings and then we'd go and we'd hang out in the backyard and we'd swing on this cool tire swing. Like it was like a giant industrial sized tire too. It wasn't like a little tire. It was like on this huge rope that swung out, like way out. It was so cool. Lady, come here. You got to go on the leash. Come here, sweetie. Lady, and Blue. Wait. Hey, wait. Somebody's trying to call me. Like I'm really gonna take a phone call while I'm doing a stream. Come here. Let me grab you. See, these are good dogs. Come here, Blue. Let me grab you too, buddy. Come here, Blue. Just stop for a second. Blue, just stop. Let me grab your leash. Come here, man. Let me grab your leash. Come on, because we're getting down by the road. I need to keep. I don't want you getting killed. Come on. But you see that those are good dogs, man. Like I tell them to stop, and they do. They listen, because every time I tell them to come to me, I give them love. I give them treats and stuff. Like you don't get, like, I see these people, and their dog does something wrong, so they call it over to them, and then they hit it. And then they can't figure out why their dog doesn't come to them when they call, because I'm like, dude, you hit your dog when they come to you. Like, it doesn't matter what your dog's doing. Like, if they're doing something wrong, wouldn't it be better just to get them to come to you so that they're not in danger anymore, so they're not doing the thing anymore? Give them love, make them sure that they listen to you every time you call them. They come, right? That's how you do it right. Like, you don't need to hit a dog ever. Like I've never hit my dogs. I don't need to. Like I just give them love, and because I give them love, they don't want to go anywhere, and they listen to me, and they're good. I mean, shit, man. Like I was telling Sid, I was like, look, dude, if I can walk 4 dogs with one hand, you can walk one dog with 2 hands, because he was saying his dog was out of control. I was like, well, your dog is out of control because you don't take the time to, spend with your dog to get it so that it listens to you, because you every day. You got to do this stuff every day. You got to stay on these. Dogs love to have a routine. That's what they love. They like routines. They like to know what's happening. Every morning after I get out of the shower, they start getting all excited, because they know that I'm going to go, like, as soon as I get my shoes on, it's walk time, and so they get super excited. And so it's like, a good fun time. This is where I see the raccoons sometimes. It comes down to get drinks. Like, okay, if there's peacocks down here today, I'm gonna go down here and show you. There's actually a peacock crossing sign down here. I'm not kidding you. Like I almost couldn't believe it myself when I saw it. There's a peacock crossing sign, and peacocks just walk around in the middle of the road out here. It's nuts. Like, I've never seen anything like it. It's the weirdest thing. Like, so yeah, right here, the raccoons like live in there. I think they come out through the gate. They come down here and they get drinks. I see them every once in a while. I'll catch it one of these times. I usually I catch a lot of animals. It's when I come earlier in the morning. Like that's why I like to come out earlier because you still catch the animals. Like I catch coyotes too. Coyotes are cool. They're so much like they're dogs basically. They just I don't know. I mean I know that you can get them as pets. I don't want to try and do it myself because they're crazy dangerous animals. But they would probably eat my little dogs. Yeah, there's no peacocks today, but I like right down here, like literally peacocks across the street. Here, look, come here, I'll show you. Like this is like. No, we're not going down here today. This is the way we go when we go to the co-op. The co-op's down here where I get food. But check it out. Check this sign out. Like, this is a for real sign. Caution, peacocks. Like, there's peacocks. They hang around here. Come on, we gotta go this way to go back home. Come on. It's so like. The first time I saw peacocks like walking around in the road, I was just like, what the hell is going on here? Where did I move to? Hot air balloons landing, the horses walking around, fucking peacocks crossing the road. Like, what? I feel like I'm in another country. Like, I mean, when I was in Florida, there's chickens everywhere, which I thought was weird. But there's chickens everywhere here too. There's chickens all over the place. If I go down, like when I get down here to this bridge, if I take a left, I'll do it one of these days. There's a little place down here. There's chickens. My dogs do this like the dogs and the chickens. They do this like funny standoff thing. They stare at each other like ready to pounce. There's a fence, luckily, but it's just cool. Yeah, it's right down there by that big tree. Let me make sure that it's pointing in the right direction. I think I'm getting it in the right direction. It looks like my screen's upside down. What the hell's going on here? Why is it upside down? How did this happen? What is going on? Hold on, let me try and fix it. Did it fix it? It did fix it. There we go. Man, that was crazy. Yeah, right down there by that big tree. Right there, there's right at that corner, there's chickens. Come on, let's go. Dude, that was weird. Yeah, my dogs now are convinced that every person they meet has treats for them because a lot of people do have treats for my dogs. I'm kind of down here at the wrong time. Like, oh, Bowie, you're stuck, dude. You're stuck, man. There you go. Come on, let's go. There's no treats, lady. Come on. Come on, let's go. Come on, sweeties. Oh, here we go. This is treats right here. They have treats for the dogs. I'm gonna mute my music real quick. There we go. Yeah. I'm just gonna let these guys go down here. There we go. There we go. Oh, they're so excited. Treat time. Yay. Yay. It's treats. Why does it keep going upside down? There we go. That is so weird. How's everybody doing this morning?
We're surviving, thank you.
Blue, did you get your treat?
You don't want it?
There you go. Blue took his treat this morning. Yeah. Happy dogs. Happy dogs. Yeah. Yeah, Blue's eating his treat. Yeah. You guys ready?
She took one this morning, I can't believe it.
Yeah. He's feeling a little more comfortable, I think. Come on, Bowie. This way. No. This way. Come on. This way. We're going this way. Come on. Have a nice walk. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Oh, well, there's a person down here. I'm probably gonna have to grab my dogs up on the leash again. Let me see. Sorry, I have missed some of my chat. Um, yeah, right, dude. The peacocks thing. Isn't that crazy? Dude, I don't know. I mean, I enjoy doing these streams, and I would watch like a stream that was like about, just what you're doing, your real life, walking around. I love nature. I love walking. Like when it starts to get cooler, I'll start doing some longer walks with the dogs. I'll take them down to the Rio Grande so that you can see the Rio Grande. And come here. Because the summertime, I'm basically like housebound. And so it's just me and the dogs in the house, and we're just hot all day. They won't even go past, like, they don't want to go out. There's a line, like, my house puts a line of shade. They won't go past that line. They're like, nope, it's hot out past that line. I know, I'm not going out there. So, yeah, they don't go any further than that. They're not a big fan of the hot and the sun. That's why we do everything early. Otherwise, I can't get them for walks. And I don't really want to do it like... I used to do it late at night, but I'm finding that if I want to do my streams, I got to do the walks early so I can get the streams in. And then I get everything else done, for the rest of the day. Everybody wears the masks. They're all freaked out about it. Like, I don't think people know, like, how this stuff is spread. It isn't, like, airborne. Oh, yeah, one of the dogs, there's no treats, lady. Come on, sweetie. Yeah, one of the dogs here is deaf. There's look at the Wishbone's right in here. But there's a Great Dane in here. See, there's Wishbone. What's the story, dude? Why does it keep doing that? Why does it keep going upside down? Hey, stop. Let me fix it real quick. I don't understand why it does that. Maybe it's because maybe my phone is turned the wrong way for this. It thinks it's turned the wrong way. I'll try doing it the other way next time. But that big dog right there is let me make sure it's in the camera. That big dog's deaf. She can't hear anything. So what happens is the little dog goes and gets her so that when people come by, she can get treats from them. I don't have any treats with me today. So when I get paid, I'm gonna buy a harness for the camera, some new leashes for the dogs, because these leashes are just terrible. They hurt my hand, and they're really cheap. I think Lady's collar's breaking. She's actually snapped the metal leash clips on these before, so I want to get some like stronger ones. They're a little more expensive though, unfortunately. But it's about comfort and quality, and Lady not breaking the metal and running off to get hit by a car. So, yeah, that's what that's about. But yeah, I'm going to buy a fanny pack. Yeah, don't make fun of me. I'm not going to wear the fanny pack ever, except when I'm walking the dogs, so I have treats on me, because that's a really good way for, like, the dogs to make friends with people. So so let's say somebody's walking along and they don't have any treats on them. Well, I give them treats. They give them to the dogs. Now they're friends with my dogs. Now my dogs won't like harass them or anything. You know what I mean? Like, it just makes it easier. And the reason that my dogs are so friendly down here, I mean, it's not like they're not friendly other places. It's just that, like, here they're like, they go up to people because people here give them treats, and I'd like them to like think that everybody in the world has a treat for them. So I'll start carrying some treats with me when I'm down here to give out to some of the other dogs, and to try and make more friends with some of the more standoffish people around here. There's this one lady who just really does, I don't know, she does not like me. I don't think I'll ever make friends with her. But a lot of the people, they get surprised when I let Lady go to go walk up to people, and they get surprised that like my dogs are friendly. They assume, media teaches people that people who look like me, dreads and piercings and tattoos and stuff, that were bad, that were scary, that were somehow like, criminals. And it's not true, Like most of the people I know who are criminals don't look like me. I don't know. Look, people I know with tattoos and stuff, we're all usually really nice people. We're different, but I mean, we're like more accepting of everyone. You know what I mean? Like more like willing to like see past appearances. That's why I make friends with like a lot of people. People you'd never expect. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of rambling again, but I do that. I don't mean to. I get on tangents. It seems like it's like I can't stop. I can't shut my mind off. It's frustrating. That's why I have to watch TV when I go to sleep, because it distracts me. Otherwise, I can't stop thinking about stuff. So I'm still rambling. Jeez, man. But check out this cactus. I was trying to show people the other day. I just put it on Instagram. This is the biggest freaking cactus I've ever seen. Look at this monstrosity. Is the camera... Yeah, it's upside down again. You know what? I'm just going to flip it right now. I can do that.